everybody! Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I'm sorry for the delay. I'm struggling. Surprise, surprise! I'm struggling. You're very, very early today. Welcome, Crumpets! How are you doing? It's been a bit, I feel like. How are you doing, everyone? Thank you so much for the super chat, Joshua. You thought? Gotcha! It's there! It's visible! Gotcha! Thank you for the super chat. Joshua, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Officer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Let me zoom out so I can talk to you about the struggle later. Officer, did I say hello? Just now, literally just now. Welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Leo, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. She was trapped there since last year. Ellie, how could you? I was busy! And in fact, I am still busy. I've been spending way too long on doing the lines loose drawing. I've been having way too many struggles. And if I don't reach all of my editing goals before leaving, I'm gonna be pissed at Ruri specifically. Ritesh, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Stuck in the limbo riding a Roomba for the past month. At least it's a good, fun environment to be in. You know? Riding a Roomba isn't the worst of fates. Ironically gathering dust. More like functionally gathering dust. That's what a Roomba does. The Roomba maid will be finished. Let's go. It will be. Will it though? Yes. Yes, it will be. Because I don't need to make like a complex rendering for this. We'll do simple rendering and see where that leaves us. I do mean to practice this year different styles of coloring that are not full rendering so that I can just do faster. This last year, I improved a lot on the sketch speed. I feel like I've been sketching faster than I used to. So now, I just need to get faster at the coloring. Yeah, sure, the lines as well, but I don't always do clean liner. Not always. Only 99% of the time. You may notice also that we have the chill BGM on. And that's because outside of the stream, I'm just crunching. I'm just like rushing. Imagine outside of the stream, this past few weeks have been full metal, full like, I don't know, Doom soundtrack music of me just rushing to get as much shit done as I can. So, now that I'm in stream, I'm gonna take it a little bit easier. I wanna chill. Elliot plus drawing plus finish, a weird combination of words. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Also, please, any mod can unban me again. Oh, I saw that and I saw that it was solved. Thank you so much. Thank you, Retich, or if it wasn't Retich, thank you, Leo or Crumpets. I don't know who it was, but thank you for unbanning. Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. One of those rare days that ends in Y. One of those rare days when I struggle, yeah. I only struggle on days that ends in Y. Not that much, if you really think about it. Nirwanda, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Holanda, ¿cómo andas? Celiclia, Nikos. ¿Estás bien? Ken, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Also, Ken, since I have you here, I wanted to ask you, if you're still here, I assume. You haven't added Kiwi, your character, to the Wheel of OCs. Do you want me to add her, or do you want to give better chances to your other OC? I can't believe she called Joshua a thought. I didn't. I said you thought with a GHT at the end. Yes, you did. I did what? Brain empty. Sorry. Cannot remember what I said. Yeah, so remember when I said I hadn't gotten sleep? Yeah, bye. This is when I pass out. Yes, I'm at work. Shh. It's okay, I won't snitch on you. I hope that you don't get caught sleeping, and I hope that you feel a little bit rested. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna sleep, but I hope that you can survive the day. That's my hope. That's my hope that you can manage to survive the shift. So close together that it actually confused me. So close together what? I'm confused. Did you say that twice or am I hearing things? I normally say things twice a lot. I've been scrubbing my bots for reasons. And I'm surprised at how many times I just say the same thing twice. It's like a nervous tick, I think. Not even nervous, because I'm not nervous when I'm streaming. But apparently I have it as a bad habit. As a tick of some sort. I repeat myself twice. Very, 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 very frequently. Huh? Am I doing something simple? We're trying. We're trying. The super was the same one I did last time that you couldn't see it. Ah, so you repeated it so that I could see it from the other time. So I had to do it so you cannot complain about not seeing those two early supers. Thank you. See, now I can see it. Isn't it better? Isn't it better that I can just like see it and thank you in the moment and call you out a little bit? But I'm sorry about that. Love fight chill BGM, perfect for nearing heart attack. Well, I'm nearing a heart attack outside of the stream. In the stream, we are going to pretend that I'm not going to. I will never complain about the chill music. Do you like it? I like it. I really do like it. I will make you have knees just so you can be on your knees apologizing if you ever hurt Ruri in any capacity. She's not being hurt. Look at her. She's just riding a Roomba peacefully. That being said, I will blame her for all of my struggles. She called me a thought when? No, I said thought. Like this. Wait. Like this. Thought. From think. Oh, let me write that in an understandable font. From think. I called you thought. I didn't call you thought. I said you thought, as in you did think. You know? I would love that. Would you like Kiwi to be added to the wheel? I'll add her happily. Rancor, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Still not feeling up to participating in live chat, so just saying hi. Totally understandable, Rancor. I hope that you have a good day. I hope that you can start feeling better, and I hope that everything goes well with your Oshi. 15 minutes to align, Ellie. I did align. It was not related to the drawing, but I did align. I didn't know you had an interest in drawing Kiwi. I love Kiwi. You showed her, and I'm like, yes, I love that design. Witch, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Who's this cutie? You know this cutie probably, Witch, because it's a character from Yomi. It's Ruri, who got randomly chosen in the Wheel of OCs, and the other part of the drawing is that she got randomly chosen to be a maid for this particular drawing. You can give me your characters later if you want to. If you are not aware about the wheel, I'll talk to you about it. I have to go have fun. Goodbye, Witch. Thank you for stopping by. What happened to her legs? They're there. They're here. They're just, under the skirt. So it's just a theory, a thought theory. Don't. You're gonna make me cry, and I'm gonna have to stop the stream to cry about it. Stop. For real. Saying hello to me? Did I say hello twice? That happens quite regularly. In Eternal Cylinder, I stumbled yesterday onto an enemy that you literally defeat by giving it a heart attack? That sounds fun. Is Ellie secretly a doctor? She's got handwriting down. ¡Ay! ¿Estoy seguro que las rodillas no están tan abajo de donde se doblan las piernas? ¿Eh? Tiara says, welcome, hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. If you want, I'll send it to you later, maybe. Okay, I'll hope that I'll remember to talk to you about the whole concept of the Wheel of OCs and everything. Oh, it's her feet. Her feet are there. Let her have your characters and wait, was it a cumulative test or is it only for those that are in the process of trying? What do you mean? All of them are gonna have their chance. All of them are gonna have the chance to be selected by the wheel. A frosty predatory creature with its heart dangling below, the warmer it is, the higher its heart rate. The fuck are you guys talking about? The fuck are you still talking about? This is great. Can't wait to see you draw the rest of Yumi's characters. Well, I unfortunately think I'm gonna have to take them off the wheel right now after when I roll the wheel next time, because I need to give other people the opportunity. Oh, I forgot a detail here. I'm just noticing, where am I gonna put it? Here? Yeah, that's a good layer. I forgot that I have to put this little X's here. I'm not sure that I like the idea of drawing them like that on one big. I'm not gonna be happy with that. So I'm gonna draw them with empty space within, so that I can color them in later. The hair clips. The hair clips. Yeah. Okay. Could I just copy and paste that? No, because it's ugly. I don't like how it's coming out. The problem with not doing this in one consistent line is that you end up doing it ugly. The problem with doing it in a consistent line is that you have to clean it up, and it's kind of a bother. But I'm more in the mood for cleaning up than to fixing it little by little. So I'm just gonna grab this like this. Then I'm just gonna grab it like this. Then I'm just gonna rotate it a bit. Boom. Fixed. Doubled. Awesome. Perfect. We don't need to worry about it too much. Okay, so let me show you the struggles first that I've had while trying to complete this girly here. Struggle number 1. The hair. I struggled so fucking much with her hair. This is what I arrived to at the end. I asked Yomi herself. I was like, Yomi, I'm struggling so hard. Please give me guidance. What do I do here? How? Hair, help. And she was like, this is perfect. Don't worry about it. It's great. You don't need to change anything. And I was like, but I feel like it's too messy. And she was like, well, if you want to, you can simplify it. You can do less lines so that it feels less messy. But there's never too much fluff, she said. You can do it as fluffy as you want, and it's going to be fine. I promise it's not a problem. I decided that I was gonna change it anyways, and that's how I reached here. But let me show you what I was showing Yomi. This is where I was with the hair. I was like, Yomi, this is way too messy. Like, this is way too wild. I don't know how to tone it down, but I need to. This is too wild, man. This is too messy. It looks like a disaster. And then she was like, Fluffy is enough. Fluffy, there's never enough Fluffy. It's good. Just do more fluff, it's fine. And I didn't quite like it. So I had like 4 iterations of the hair. To be completely honest, I kept going back and forth and back and forth. Bruh what? Yomi, just draw. No, she told me as fluffy as you want it is good. Messy hair in Maid has its charm. I do think there's something not terrible about it, but I did think it was too messy. So 1 drawing per year? No, I'm faster than that by now. Like, I'm not the fastest artist in the West, but I'm much faster than I was in my first year. And I think we can all agree with that. So what you're saying is that over the course of 10 years, you're gonna finish 10 Yomusis. No! Your rendition of Ruri makes her look much leaner. What do you mean leaner specifically? Because the way I saw it, the way I interpreted it, this is like a traditional kimono situation, right? And the traditional kimonos have like, I don't know, 5 layers of fabric, and they end up looking really, really square and bulky to me. So when I changed it for like a normal maid uniform, I removed all of that, but I did have the idea of giving her this bow in the collar, making it the same bow as the yukata. I don't know if that's the name of it properly. Yesterday she made 1/3 for drawing. What do you mean yesteryear? Last year? Fox Sunny-san, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Yomi gives good advice on how to do a drawing of her own making. Ellie, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. No, I was just like, Yomi, is this too messy? Is this too fluffy? Is this too much? And she was like, you can make it less messy. If you want my advice on how to make it less messy, I would do this or that. So I ended up doing this version of the hair, which is less wild. This version of the hair, which is less wild and I think matches the chibi better, right? And then my second struggle was with this freaking thing, the duster. I love the idea of a feather duster. Love the idea of what is this like? Oh, the thing that I just did. Okay, cool. So I love the idea of a feather duster, but I don't know how to do things halfway. I have no concept of chill. And so I was like, this is way too fucking detailed. It looks out of sorts with the rest of the art because it's like your eye ends up going there because it's too much detail in comparison to the rest of the art. But I literally can't figure out how to do the same like feathery style without overdrawing it. And this wasn't actually my first. This wasn't actually my first attempt. My first attempt was a different. Wait, let me finish this feather because I was missing a feather. I was missing a feather. I thought that I was gonna finish it before the stream, but alas, even when being here a little bit late, I didn't make it on time, and it's upsetting. But give me a minute. It's fine. It's fine. You're not paying attention to it enough, right? To notice that I'm finishing it now. Yeah, okay. So my first attempt at the feather duster was actually this. And then I showed it to a different friend. Let me hide the hair so that you see it. And then I showed it to a different friend, and I was like, is this reading like a feather duster? And they told me no, it's not reading like a feather duster. I would like, wake me up when she finally does a line. I did a line! So I want to ask you guys, is this reading like a feather duster? This, specifically. This thing specifically. If you had to guess what it is, would you be able to guess that it is a feather duster? Huh? Why is it not erasing? Huh? What do I... Okay, you get duplicated. Erase that part. Okay. Merge with this version of the layer. Okay. That's what I was trying to get to. Sheesh. I don't know what I just did there, but it was messing me up. Anyway, so is this reading as a feather duster or not? That is the question. To be fair, it's still ongoing and it's 2024, so one OC per 2 years. No, that's not how it's gonna work. Maybe let the spine at the inside lines for the coloring part and not in the inline drawing. But we're gonna do simple coloring. So whatever's not on the line art is probably not gonna get colored with detail. I feel like I'm listening to a person from a crazy house. I'm going to sleep because my eyes and mine aren't straight anymore. Yeah, welcome to me. My brain is, I deal with this constantly, man. I deal with it. This is the way it works for me and my brain. May trim out parts of some of the lines, sort of half drawn, conveying the same details but with less ink. You know, that's the problem. I can't do anything halfway. It looks more like a tail duster. It looks like it's made of mini tails. No. Okay. Okay, so apparently people are all on the same agreement as my friend that I showed this to. I was really hoping that it was gonna read like a feather duster, because the other option is this and it has way too much detail and I don't know how to simplify it, but I need to simplify it because it's too detailed and it's distracting. It's too distracting for the rest of it. Honest comment, it looks like a flower more than a bundle of feathers. I hate that everyone's saying the same thing because that means it's objectively true. Man! The feathers are a bit too fluffy. I will remove some loose strands off of them. Anyway, seriously, your art is great, Ellie. You need to be more forgiving of yourself. No! No forgiveness! Just perfection! You read like a feather duster. I read like a feather duster. Because I collect dust with my brain? Because my head is an empty chamber full of dust? How do I read like a feather duster? Anyway. That looks like a very well drawn line tails. Konami, welcome to Trooper. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Very proud of your nine tails side view. It's not supposed to. Look who's back for some finishing up. Ruma Ninetails. Exactly. Ruma Ninetails is back for some finishing. We are going to move to the coloring of it and to the cleaning of the lines. And then, if I have time after that, we are going to figure out the goddamn duster. Let me just add a few speed lines over here. A few speed lines over here should be good for the Roomba thing. Okay. That doesn't read like speed lines. Ah! Sorry, chill. Today is chill. Today we're chilling. Ellie, today we are chilling, remember? Remember that we're chilling. Okay, so this is where we are at. I don't know if the third hair is like a viable option, the messy wild hair. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about the feather duster, but this is what we have. I incorporated from the original design the bow here, and I incorporated the hair accessories, and pretty much everything else is different, obviously, because maid costume. Hello, welcome Rexy, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Ellie, you need to draw maid furry, not a feather duster. Stop putting details into something that is not your target. I know, but I needed to read at least like a feather duster, and I don't know how to do it halfway. Was just drawing myself? Let's draw together, Rexy. Is this solution make it look like a broom, but fluffier? If I understand what you mean, I would have to redraw the whole of it, right? If you want to use details, you forgot the two dusters on the Roomba. The Roomba dusters are not visible from this angle. Chant to yourself, you're supposed to be relaxed. Yeah. I'm supposed to be relaxed. Las Roombas tienen dos hélices que sobresalen un pelín por debajo. No, pero eso no importa. No es visible. I could even give you an example if I was dumb enough to actually think you ever listen to what I have to say to you about drawing, because you'll just default back to anxiety heaven. I would still appreciate it. Maybe it would click on me, and I would actually be able to incorporate it, maybe. Knowing you probably will reply with, but a feather duster is part of a maid, and I will say no, it's not. I just think without the feather duster, the pose falls apart. She needs to be holding something, in my opinion. Alright, so I'm gonna put all of those layers into a folder. That is the folder lines. Now I'm gonna duplicate the folder and I'm gonna call this folder clean lines. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna delete parts of the lines that are not visible. And if you think that this is too much of a process, you're not wrong. I also don't think I can do it in any other way. So this is what we're dealing with. I really don't like this feather duster. It has way too much detail. We're gonna have to come back to it and somehow delete some of the detail. I really hope that I'm gonna have the time this stream. But that's gonna have to be after coloring. Yeah, if I have to fix some of the coloring, that's fine. But at least I want to have it like properly done. I want to have it at a state that I can call it finished. And if I ever improve it, I can show Yomi the improved version later on. You know? Okay. So we take that off, we take that off, we take this off. And we take this off. Okay. And we take that off. And did I not clean this in the hair? Fun. I thought that I had cleaned all of the hair layers when I was doing my bajillion attempt at the hair. But apparently I did forget to clean some of the lines. Which, you know, it's fine. It's not that difficult. The way I draw is not that difficult to clean up the lines because I have many layers precisely so that I can... That's a little bit more complicated because I don't remember what layers have what. I think this is on details. Okay. It's not what I was looking for, but it works. It's also something that I have to delete anyways. I was looking for the accessories. The hair accessories might be on face. Okay, cool. See, I have a system. Mine sounds nonsensical for a lot of people. That's because it is. But aside from it being nonsensical, it works for me. It helps me. It's logical for me, and that's what matters. Where are you? What are you? Part of the ears. Got it. Okay, now I just need to find the... Now I just need to find the head accessories. Where the fuck did I put them? It's not on details. Not on aprons. Not on clothes. It should be on clothes. Or on face, but face has the ears? Ah! There we go. Not me finding something that I had already found like 10 minutes ago. Not me finding something twice in a span of 15 minutes. Kevin Nessica, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. We pay good money for you to relax, Ellie. Then you're wasting your money. What makes you think that I have the ability to relax? I put on Discord an image to prove if they're visible. Joshua, you don't get it. They are not visible in this. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to reduce detail, not to add detail. So we're not going to do it. We're not going to add any detail. At this point, it's all about reducing detail. So we don't care. That is absolutely not true at all. That pose with both hands together on top of the belly is a very normal and common pose for servants to have when they're on standby. You think it would work without the feather duster? You think I just get rid of the feather duster and that's it? You think it would still read as a maid? I mean, it's a maid uniform, so I guess it would still read as a maid. But do you think it would be fine? Okay, does everyone think that it would be fine without the... Would this maid still be fine without her duster? Yes or no? There we go. You guys... you guys decide. Is that her broom? That's a duster. Sent also feather duster references and feather references. I've seen the... You think I didn't look for feather duster and duster references? You think I didn't look for them? Of course I looked for them. It's just that when I come to it and I start drawing it, I can't give myself less detail. Like, I start adding detail and I don't stop. And I don't stop, and I don't stop, and I don't stop. And then I notice that it's too much detail, and I tell myself, I don't want this, it's too much detail. And I can't figure out what detail to cut. I suck at cutting detail. I remember when I drew that series of streams where I was explaining how to draw chibi, and I was telling you, don't do what I do. Don't add as much detail as the original character has. Because when you're trying to do a chibi, you're trying to simplify it. AKA, you're trying to remove detail. But can I do that? No! I don't have the ability! It's just not on my blood to remove detail from any sort of art. Lamias are like ogres, they have layers. I have so many layers. Servers don't need to always be holding something. It's impractical for them to do so even. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I just thought the pose would not work without holding something, you know? I just truly believed that if I didn't have something that she was holding, that it wasn't gonna, like, work well, the pose. Alright. Am I missing any line cleaning? Yeah, that one. What would be in front? The ear thing or the... Actually, I can just do both. I can just spin that around a little bit. I can just grab this and do a little bit of whoop. Whoop. And I don't have to decide which one goes in front of which one. Struts. Cheating struts, but struts still. There. And there. Awesome, but now it has a problem with the hair. But that's fine because I can grab the hair and do da 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 da. Why does the hair have a part of the ear? Because I joined the wrong layer, obviously. God freaking damn me. Always, always, every time. Every time, man. The wrong layer. My curse. Okay. A little bit lower. Alright, that's better. I don't want it to be behind the thing because I want to give the the illusion. All drawing is an illusion, but I want it to be perceived as like she has really thick hair. Alrighty. That's better. Okay, anything else that I have to fix? For starters, I'm gonna move this because these lines are way too close. And that is not good. There we go, that's better. I need to separate this here. These lines being way too close was just like generally bad form. Now I can delete part of the apron as well. The part that wraps behind the sleeve. There we go. And there we go. And these lines are kind of dirty. I'm gonna say it right now before you start seeing it. They are not the cleanest they could be, but we are going to accept that because Ellie's tired and she has a lot to do, so she didn't have the time to do a very good line art. So we're gonna accept it, yeah? Yeah. You're one big nonsense. I know. You can just make a single layer for each item so it's easy to know which is which. No, I don't have to. I don't like having a bajillion, trillion layers. I do my layers in a way that elements that I'm gonna need to erase lines from are not gonna be on the same layer. But I don't want to have one layer for every single freaking thing. It's easier to find by following like a specific logic than it is to find if I have more than 50 layers. And I know this from experience because in a model, you do have 100+ layers. And it gets bad. It gets bad. Even if you have it organized, just having to scroll to the bottom of the list, my brain gets overwhelmed. I very much doubt this system works for you if you struggle so much with it. I struggle with it, but I struggle less than if I had a billion layers. Because if I have a billion layers, like just scrolling through the list and reading the layer names, I get like fatigue. I lose my focus. There's too much to read and I lose my focus. I need less things. I just need less things. And the power of association. So, was I stupid? I wasn't stupid. Let's go! I thought that I had put the buckle, this golden thing, on the same layer as the bow, and I was not gonna lie, that would have been bad. That would have been really, really bad. Okay, I still need to delete the bow. Awesome. What else? The neck needs a little bit of cleanup. There. And I think that's it. Because the bottom... Oh, no, yeah, the bottom. The bottom also has some overlaps. It has some dirtiness, like here. That's dirty. That's dirty, and I don't know exactly what layer it is on. This is dirty. The clothes are still dirty. There. Okay. Okay. I think that's everything that needed to be cleaned up as far as like lines interjecting each other. And there's also the feather duster, which is an eyesore. Such a freaking eyesore. Do I want to delete the eyebrow where it's hidden by the hair? Or do I want to make it on top of the hair the way I normally do? I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it hidden so that it's more consistent with the eye. Because the eye is hidden, so I'm gonna hide it. There we go. Okay! I'm pretty sure that's all the lines cleaned up. Oh! I was wrong. There we go. Now I'm pretty sure that's all the lines cleaned up. Maybe? Okay. I would say so. I would say the lines are cleaned up. I would say that's good. You don't understand, like, if I tell you to make more detail, you won't. So the final objective is to... That's not how it works! The Feather Duster already made you lose half an hour. It made me lose so much more than that. If you count off stream time, it made me lose so much more than half an hour. Why not have her balancing on the Roomba? What do you mean balancing? She's peacefully riding in it. Reference of multiple maids and they are not holding anything in a similar pose on your chibi. If you're still sending stuff, stop sending stuff. I'm not gonna change anything about the drawing now. I'm not gonna change anything unless it's like simplifying. At this point, what's in here, it's in here. Unless I can simplify the detail because it's annoying, we are not going to change anything else. Snake Guy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Thickness is important in a maid. This is not a random maid. This is someone else's character that I'm trying to respect as much as possible. Astroman, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Ellie, your lines are insanely good. Mad respect. Thank you. Ellie's tired. It's not even halfway into the stream. I mean in general. Not tired right now. Shiny Bunny, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. On today's episode of Ellie Rejects Her Own Advice. What do you mean? I'm not rejecting my own advice. I don't need references right now because I already got my references when I first worked on this. Remember the time when I was on stream and I was telling you about Googling for references right then and there? Well, that only got higher and higher when I was working off stream. I'm not rejecting my own advice, but I already looked for references and I already used my references, and now I have exactly what I need except for the stupid duster. Is that Yomi's character? Yeah! I'm so glad that you recognized her because that means that it's good. That means that it's already like well relayed into my drawing. Elyssia was already telling that her mom, they grow so fast. This is not my child, first of all. Second of all, she's not taller than me. Dia, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Maybe it's just me, but she seems with that face that she's just tired of her job while riding the Roomba. Last time we agreed that it was a submissive sort of quote-unquote expression, but that it worked for the concept of a maid. I remember vividly everything that you guys said last time because I took it to the drawing and I applied what I agreed with. Nami, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome. Hi. Hope you're having a good day. Personally, I think you should change her pose to doing a backflip while driving a highly detailed motor vehicle and solving complex equations on Duolingo. You're right. You know what? Scrapping everything. I'm starting over right now. It's 2024 and we made it to line art. Good progress, I guess. By 2087, she'll spin the wheel. Fuck you guys! I'm finishing this today. The only question is if the duster's gonna be there or not. Literally the only question. Look, you're gonna see how well we can finish this today. We are going to... That's it. That's a pretty clean silhouette. I don't have a lot of holes to consider when selecting the background. Cool. Cool. Selection. Oh, no. Dilate. Invert. There we go. And now I need to be careful about my color picking. I think this is mostly cel shaded. So some of these colors are not gonna be complicated to color pick. But some of them could be. Because she does use a lot of like subtle gradients, and I want to make sure that I don't mess up. Where did I put that layer? Here. Thank you. The Roomba is U-sized, right? No, it's not. Guess you could say you dusted this art off to finish it. I'll accept it. I'll accept that pun. I find it acceptable. To be fair to imposes that heavy foreshortening is a fast way to improve art skills. It is if you're improving foreshortening specifically. I don't think that's one of my priorities for the future. The duster needs to be there, IMO. I think kind of, I mean, obviously I struggle with it so much because I think so too. But I have to admit, if a lot of people think that it doesn't need to be there and I could just not do it, it would save me a lot of trouble. Let me just check it out without the duster. What if I just deleted it? I think it looks weird, right? Like it looks like she's holding something, but she's not. After a whole week of bad turning prices, I finally got one that's higher than what I bought on my new Leaf. Let's go! Congratulations! Are you going to make the palette on stream? I'm not going to make the palette. I'm going to grab it from the art itself. I was thinking, talking about the palette and the colors, I was thinking, like, what if the color of the uniform? Normally you have like these sort of colors for the uniform of a maid, right? Normally you have something like this blue, like navy blue, or you have like black. These are the more traditional colors for a maid outfit. But what if I grabbed this blue instead and I tie it back to her character? I think that would be cute. Don't you think? I think that would be nice. So that would be this. This part of the clothes specifically. Yeah, sure. The heels as well. Oh, and this, obviously. Oh, and the color as well. Part of the same, part of the dress. Anything else that would be the same color? I think the rest would be white. Ah! This. Okay, now I'm pretty sure everything else would be white. Oh no, the sleeve elastics. Okay, cool. Now I'm pretty sure, like the 7th time that I say this. I guess this girl is made for puns. Fuck you! No! No! My brows are closed, but I'm back. Welcome back. I really want to see that. I'm not making a palette because I'm grabbing it from a character that already exists. If you finish it today, I will draw her again in any kind of way you ask. You can even ask to draw her with super detailed mecha armor in space, fighting anything. I'm going to finish today! Because my intent is to just do simple coloring. So I will finish it. Maybe she can hold a mop or a bucket. A bucket wouldn't be terribly bad, but it would feel a lot worse than a duster for me. Yes, I know Yomi's character, though, who doesn't know Yomi's beautiful art? I'm assuming a lot of people. If you don't finish it today, then you have to say without BGM, I know, I don't care, go back to the mines in angry voice. No! I finish it! The shade blue better the sunny blue. You guys are just trying to make me mad with puns, and I don't understand. I don't understand what you have about puns lately. Oh, wait, I forgot to dilate. I was thinking, you know, since this is Yomi's character, that it would be nice to make it this specific blue so that it ties into her normal clothes. It is, right now I'm not super happy with the color, but I'm sure when I paint the bow and the details and everything is going to look fine enough. Plus, it's not like a maid uniform can't be new colors. It's just more common to have them in those colors, but it can be any color, so... Why are you lagging? Why are you lagging? Buddy, you're not allowed to lag. Not when I'm people are asking me for a bet, and I'm accepting it. And you're not working with me if you're lagging. Okay? You need to be on my side. Sai. S-A-I. Sai. Say. How do people say the name of this program? I've always said Sai. I don't know about you guys. If you've ever heard of Sai, how do you call it? All right. All right. Okay. Cool. Now, would this also be white? Is this like an under shirt that has a thing on top? Maybe? Probably? Okay, let me just quickly Maid uniform. There's both options. But the more common one is the idea of having an undershirt that is white with the top layer that is black or navy blue, mostly. Again, it's not a rule, but mostly you end up having black or navy blue uniforms. So I'm gonna paint the color also white. I'm gonna paint this color white as well. So we're gonna grab white, like pure white, or almost pure white, because I don't like using pure white in general. We're gonna make it like a 95 and a 3. Not much more than that. And we're gonna paint... Oh, this one's gonna be an annoying layer to select everything, because it's the ruffles layer, and ruffles are a nightmare. Ruffles are such a nightmare to everything. They're a nightmare to draw, they're a nightmare to paint. They take so long. Just so many little crevasses. So many little parts. Okay. I love ruffles, but also I hate ruffles. We've been through this. We've been through this. Do I accept the challenge or not? I do. I accept it. I accept it. Why would you accept the dust off pun? It's hardly even wordplay, it's just another definition. The main one is far more acceptable. Well, maybe that's why I accepted it. Because it's barely a pun. That's why. Her name is not Elyssia Pancos. Exactly. For me, even picking from that reference is more than I can do for a color palette. I mean, if you're not making your own color palette and you're color picking, you just need to make sure that you pick the color that has the more neutral tone instead of the parts that are shaded. That's your Oh. I forgot this bit. Also, another question to consider. Do we count the little part that is visible from the legs? This little part, do we count it as socks? Do we paint it white as if it's socks? I think I'm going to paint it white, and then if I don't like it, I'll delete it later. It's the easiest way to go about it, so that I can try both. Dilate. dilate. Can I afford a third pixel of dilation? I think so. Dilate. Okay. Awesome. Now I'm gonna manually fix the things that are not getting selected because ruffles. Because ruffles and all of their little parts that don't touch, and I have to go in and manually fix all of the selections. This is the kind of details that literally no one will ever notice except for me. But I notice every dead pixel. Like, there's a dead pixel right there. I'm just doing a very conscious, very difficult effort to ignore it. Don't think I don't see it. Don't think I don't know it's there. It will taunt me for the rest of eternity. Oh, I need all of this to also be white in the background. Just in case. Depending on what I choose to do with the duster later on, that might be a problem if it's not, so... Okay, let me read the chat while I do this, which is so tedious. You might have too much faith in the time management, but we're not painting it. We're not, like, doing a full render of this, so we're gonna have time to finish it and paint it. We're gonna have time. I'm managing it in a very different way than I normally do. I decided I was gonna finish it. Period. That's it. It's going to be finished. And then if it needs to be improved, that's gonna be a future project. Not the same project. This project is done. It is getting finished. That's it. It's decided. Okay, I guess I need to fix this as well. Man, I need to fix everything. Every selection came out kind of wrong. Yomi Savage? Why? In what sense? What did I say? What about the ruffles? The ruffles are not even part of Yomi's design. Maybe you could also make her holding her hands together, but that would mean redrawing the hands. That's not gonna happen. I would rather try and figure out how to take detail off of the duster than figure out how to draw the hands again. Like, I had to look for a lot of references, and then when I was done looking for references, I just had to take pictures of my own hands. I'm not doing all of that again right now. We're finishing it today. She can hold groceries, a fancy shopping bag, or a bag of flowers. Did you make a pun this time? I just said the cyan or clear blue on the kimono, not from the shaded part. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant like shade, blue shade, sunny shade pun because shade versus sun. I thought you were making a pun. Wait, I can just take the white from here. Why was I just trying to make my own white? Silly Billy. Oh, because it's pure white. It's like 100% white. Fine. Fine. If that's what Yomi chose, that's what shall be done. We also have white on the bow. Bottom of the bow is white. So I'll paint that one. I'll paint that one by hand. The fuck? Ah, there we go. Okay, that's better. It's better for painting anyways. Look, you're gonna see how much I've been thinking about the simple coloring style when it comes to this piece, because once I do the eye, that's it. We're technically done. She brings up the punny energy from us for fox sakes, but I don't know why. Why? Is she okay? Who? Me? No, never. Nobody should lag today. It should be a stream where everybody's lagless. Not legless like Ellie. Yeah, please. Please lagless stream. I beg. Guys, I think Ellie's brain is buffering right now. My brain is always buffering. A little simple shading wouldn't hurt anyone, especially if it's for Yomi's character. I just want to make sure that I keep it simple. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure that it's going to be attainable, approachable. Black's gonna come next. Black. There are different shades of black involved, but I want... Well, I can do both. I can do both, honestly, in the same layer. Because the layers don't really touch pretty much at all. So we're gonna do both shades of black in the same layers. And it's gonna be fine. Since the areas are so small on the black, I'm actually going to just manually paint it. It's gonna be faster than selecting. Oh, and then I have to choose what I'll do about the line art. Will I color the line art? Will it be all one color? Ideally, if I'm trying to look for a simple style, it should be one color. But coloring the line art is always a fast track way of making the art look better with less work. So I might end up going for that as well. Okay. Where was I left off? I found the close tab option is apparently Control W. I don't want to know because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it by accident if I know. Buffering is illegal. Buffering, you will be punished by having to eat a buffer gem. I wish I could tell that to my browser, but I don't think browsers have a concept of morality. Pearl white is white, but not pure white enough. Pearl white. I mean, you're talking about different things. Pearl white is a name that has relevance in different industries. But as far as it comes to drawing, what is pearl white? Are you saying the type of white you need to use to represent a pearl? Because to represent a pearl in drawing, you would need to use other colors and not just white. Because it would never read as a pearl if you just use white. Do we have anything else that would be black? I don't think so. I also don't think I like the white socks. I think I want it to be skin colored. I think skin color is gonna be better. We'll judge better later, but I'm pretty sure at this point we're gonna go with the rest of the black. Actually, I'm not done. Over painting? Where's the hair layer going to be on top of it? Probably on top of it, so I can overpaint this part. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. The hair color is gonna be on top of it, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, there's a lot of cleaning up that I have to do on the actual edges. Didn't realize, but there's a lot of little crevices on the edges. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's a quick cleanup. Don't worry about it. How dare you? How freaking dare you? You, specifically. And also you, specifically. There. Details that nobody's ever gonna notice. I know, but I notice. And I can't help it, okay? I notice and it bothers me. I want your opinion. The thing is, I don't understand where, white pearl is a name that means nothing outside of its context. If you're talking about things like China, not China the country, the porcelain plates and dishes and blah 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 that goes on a fancy meal, pearl white is gonna mean one thing. If you're talking about paint, standardized house paint, pearl white is going to be a color that denominates a specific shade of white, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the same as any other white. These kind of terms don't really mean anything objectively. They all mean something in context. The only shade color that should be pretty universal is pure white, because it should mean that it's white without mixing with any other pigment, if you're talking about pigment colors. And it should mean that it's white without moving any saturation or hue values other than just 100% value and 0% saturation. That is what pure white means in a digital sense. But pearl white doesn't exist as a standard color. It depends on its context. Ruffles are a normal chip type, shouldn't be that hard to draw. Are you talking about like Chip the snack? Why did two of you make that joke? Why are two chips so prevalent in your lives that the first thing you thought when I said Ruffles was a snack? I'm horrible when it comes to picking color. You can see the difference on the anniversary analysis coloring from me and other snake shifters that did a really good shading, etc. Well, it's a very difficult skill to learn, to be completely honest. It's something that I've studied at the very least 5 times with 5 different teachers, and it never gets any easier. You just very slowly grasp it a little bit better here and there, but it's like a skill that you just have to see a lot of videos about, make a lot of practices and experiments and stuff. It's not something that's gonna happen easily. It's something that just comes with a shit ton of practice, unfortunately. You forgot a bit on the mango of the duster. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you for the catch. Thank you for the catch. Ellie's starting to see puns where there aren't any, guys. She's starting to go mad. No! No! You made a pun there! You did! Legless and tailless silly would be weird, to be honest. Like, she'd basically be a human Geodude. It would be weird. But I assume if people say that I would have no tail, that they imagine me with legs, right? Perhaps it's better that browsers don't have an implementation of morality. Yeah. To be completely honest, yeah, it's probably better. They don't want to know what we do in them. They don't want to know. Okay, I think the last color would be... Oh, I need the detail colors for the yellow and for the gold and for the red. Ugh, that's too many layers. That's too many layers, and I don't care for it. I'm gonna do 1 layer for the eyes. 1 folder for the eyes. Just in case I decide to go ham on them, which I shouldn't, because it would be too much detail. And in that same folder, I'm gonna put the gold, because I like having my options for rendering both eyes and gold well. So eye and also gold will be here. And then I need to figure out, will I do 2 more layers for this stupid detail colors? I think I have to. I think I'm gonna have to. Fine. Detail 1. Detail 1 is gonna be the red. Which there's literally 1 bit of red in the entire drawing. So maybe I'll try to incorporate it into the Roomba. Dude, Roombas have lights on the sides that I could incorporate. Let me Google it. Roomba. They don't really have red lights on the side. Boo! Boo! Bad robot design! How can you feel like a robot if you don't have a little red light? To indicate when you're okay versus when you're dying. I guess we don't use a red light. No tienes que terminar todo hoy, nada, después lo termino off stream y le harías detalles o limpiar las líneas. ¡Ey! Ese no era el trato. Ese no era el trato. No dije que eso iba a pasar. Okay. You know what? I'll paint. I'll do one layer for the hair, one layer for the tails. And I'm gonna put the other color detail on the tail layer, since it doesn't really have any overlap at all. I'm gonna put the ears. Where am I gonna put the ears? With the tail or with the hair? I'm gonna put it with the hair because it's gonna be easier to clean up that way. I guess I'll do that on manually because it's gonna be a little bit confusing else otherwise. This is also kind of annoying to select, but less annoying than the ruffles, just because it's the ruffles. I guess I'm also gonna paint this background right here. Is that all the hair? That's all the hair. Okay, let's go. Layer selection, dilate, dilate. The thing is, I'm gonna want to do. I'm probably gonna want to do extra versions of the drawing as I figure out some stuff. But since I'm running out of time, because I literally leave tomorrow and I still have to do a bunch of editing, I'm literally just out of time. I just don't have time to play around with this drawing all that much. You know, and I wanted to finish it before going. But I was afraid that this was gonna happen. I was legitimately afraid that it was gonna be a problem that I decided to finish it before. I mean, it was a good activity to do while I scrubbed my bots, so I said, why not? But I really wasn't expecting to struggle with the duster so much. And with the hair. I wasn't expecting both of those struggles to be as harsh as they were. Because, like, imagine if I could do this and then I could do another version but for the wild hair. But the wild hair isn't even finished line-wise. Like, the lines aren't clean. So I do want to finish it. Like, when I come back from holidays, I want to do my second version. No, I think I will worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Just let me worry about it. It's all about me worrying about it. And you laughing at my self-induced pain. That's the better way for this to work. For me, pure white is a uniform spectrum. Is that like an actual... What do you mean a uniform spectrum? Is like a brand or... Perilous the Gem is a yellow palette that looks white but is a good substitute of white. The gem itself has a lot of undertones and it's not a material that you can put a name to the color of. Because it's like, what is a pearl? Is it one material? As far as I understand it, it's like a bunch of different materials all congealed in one, right? Like, a pearl is an amalgam of minerals that all solidified together, if I'm not wrong. I may be wrong. But, like, you can't put a name to the color of a pearl. Because, first of all, they're all different. What the fuck do you mean that's not on black? Where the fuck did I put it? Hello? Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. That's fine. That's okay. That's not ruining my time right now. That's not representing a significant loss of time or anything. It's just a funny little quirky mistake that is not annoying at all whatsoever. Where was I? Chibi red skinned? No, I'm just hiding the skin. I mean, ruffles ain't bad. I don't know what to tell you. They look very good. They're just annoying to draw and color and everything. Just in case I'm not posting any more references, but you can check my references from the ones I already sent. No, I can also Google. I'd rather Google. When I Google and I have hundreds of references all together, it's easier to spot the patterns of what is common and what is a design choice. I would rather Google references myself unless it's like a very specific thing. You have a rumor reference to in the Discord. Yes, but I'd rather Google the references myself because I know like what I'm looking for in general. When somebody is trying to show me a specific thing, it's one thing, but when it's just references in general, I'd rather like choose my references myself. And especially by Googling, I can see hundreds of references all at once. And that helps like understanding what is foundational for the thing I'm looking for. The room I have has a light on the power button, but is the power button where? Where's the power button? It's on the top, so we could draw a power button. It prefers to die alone than to worry its friends. What the Roomba? No! No! We could have charged it! If it had a red indication light, it could be charged! And not have to die! Oh. There we go. There we go. I'm almost done, folks. Oh, I can turn the skin back on. Whew, that's much better. If I hadn't been a dumbass before and painted. Ooh, look at what I was missing. I was missing an entire thing of hair. Right here. I was missing all of this. And this. Man, noticing that I did that mistake with the black really uncentered me quite a bit. Okay, what else? Here, here, here. I know that this sounds like, it seems like it's really tedious. And that's because it is, but it's also like really important to me that I know that I'm for sure not making any, not leaving any empty spaces ripe for mistakes later on, like the mistakes I already made. Okay, where's the reference? So I'm gonna grab from like the middle, and I'm gonna hope that that's the true color of it. 9, 9, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this one. Seems fine enough. I do feel that the color ended up being way too similar to the skin. So maybe when I color picked, the hand was significantly different from like the face. Let me check. The hand is at 0, 5, 100. What about the face? 0, 5, 100. So the lines are gonna have to be colored, I think, to add the contrast. Or we're gonna have to do some skin shading specifically, because it's kind of a problem. Okay. just giving me tiny heart attacks every now and then. Imagine making a poll where a big majority of people voted to get rid of the feather duster and you still waste your time in the feather duster. I haven't yet. I haven't yet. That's why I'm saying, like, the finished product today is going to be a version, and then I'm gonna do a second version, just like I did with Yomi's chibi. You know how she had 2 different versions? It's okay to have drawings with different versions. Okay. Looking good so far. Oh, let's... No matter what I do with the duster, these lines really don't need to be here. I was so concerned about the rest of the duster that I didn't realize that this has no reason to exist in any version of duster or no duster. Regardless of the duster, this don't need to be here. Like, this doesn't need to exist at all. Okay, cool. That's cleaner. That's better. What was I doing? Tails. Tails, 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 tails. Tails, tails, tails. Tails. Oh, I have to fix the black that I painted on the skin. Oh, okay, I didn't fuck up that much. This was already kind of fixed. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't too hard to fix. Thankfully. Pure white is technically when the light spectrum is uniform. However, the way our eyes work, some other light spectra will also look like pure white to us. Oh, well, that's the scientific definition of white, right? When we're talking about the context of drawing, tails, not hair. Dumb Ellie, dumb. What did we just say? We said the tails, not the hair. Sheesh. Dilate. And now I manually fix some of the issues with the automatic selection tool. Cool, okay. I like the dark red background. It's just there to help contrast. Right now, it's just there so that I can see the white in comparison to the other colors that are too similar, so that I catch mistakes better. My iPad died yet again because I forgot to put it on charge again. Not surprised. That happens. It happens quite a bit. I hate white theme, it's too bright. I mean, the final background is not gonna be white either. This game theme is gray by default. This one has transparency by default. I'm pretty sure the background that I have is transparency by default. Yeah, it's transparency checkers. But I personally prefer it when I have some very bright color to help me catch mistakes more easily. Ellie takes her time closing and refining her lines, but still finds the most time-consuming way to slap on basic colors. I've made mistakes before that I caught after the drawing was done, and I don't like that. So I'd rather take my time and make sure that I'm doing it right. One day soon I'll use Clip Studio and the edge detection on that one is better and it's going to be a huge time saver, but that day is not yet here. That day is probably gonna come after my holidays, probably. I'm just not entirely sure, that's all. But I'd rather make sure that I'm catching every mistake. You know, I'm a perfectionist. I don't want to have dead pixels that I caused myself. 9, 10, 11 you're talking about? Huh? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. 9, 10, 11? When did I say that? Context. What was the context of that? Oh, value and saturation. I was comparing color picks in their value and saturation to see if they were the same color. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, these are all the base colors. No, that's a lie. We're still missing this. Huh? Hello? This pen is so sensitive sometimes that I try to deselect and instead it selects a different tiny 1 pixel square. And it's so annoying. See, this is too annoying to me. Those 3 pixels, too annoying to me. I can't let them live. And I know, I'm seeing all the dead pixels in the line art. It's driving me insane. I'm doing a very big effort to ignore them. Really big effort to ignore them. So much. Not gonna lie, she kinda reminds me of Cynthia from Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon, so I can't say yes. Because I don't know. Gonna put the tails under the hair and not worry about that part specifically. Wait, is this the right color? Where's the reference? It's not the right color. It's supposed to be a little bit more orange. I think. It's a little bit difficult to tell because we don't really have a clean batch of pixels to color pick from. But I think it's supposed to be a bit more orange. Yeah, I think that's better. I'm still gonna tone it down a little bit. But that is a better color from what I see in the reference. You have time for the second version? Not before leaving. But when I come back and I have no more urgent deadlines, I would have time for the second version. When I come back, you know? Right now? Before leaving? Absolutely fucking not. I do not have time for a second version. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's all of the colors. I mean, there's also a feather duster, but you guys are not voting for the feather duster, so I guess we're gonna take it out and then we're gonna do a version with a feather duster later. I still think it looks whack without the feather duster, but we're gonna go with the winning poll. So it's not all gonna be finished in one stream. This version is gonna be finished in this stream. 100% this version is gonna be finished in this stream. I can already imagine Ellie saying I'll finish the details later. Only on the duster that I'm gonna add later. Don't call yourself dumb without this. Oh, right. I forgot the... I was so rushed because I was working on that stupid feather duster that I forgot to open the commands thingy. I meant the full UI, not the background and the image. The full UI... I don't find it that light. I find the gray of the UI pretty nice to the eyes. I don't think it's too light, personally. Okay, we're gonna delete the feather duster. We're gonna delete the feather duster. We're gonna bring back some of the lines, specifically this part of the hair. And this part of the apron? Yeah, of the apron. See, this is the reason why I save my lines untouched. Before I clean them up, I save them just in case I want to make changes where I need the lines to be completed. This has saved me a lot of time over the years. Just saving your lines fully instead of deleting and cleaning them up right away. Huge time saver in the event of wanting to change something. There's something wrong here. Is it the hair? Ah, it was the hair. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, and that is the base colors. Sort of. Almost there. Now I need to find a simple way to add some sort of nice effect to it without over painting it. That is the challenge. The challenge is just do it simple. Just make sure that you're not overdoing it. Ooh, the eyebrow. What am I gonna put in? Tails. I'm gonna put it with the tails. So that it's not bothering me elsewhere. Okay, so first steps first. I'm gonna do the back of the hair in this color. Because she made it really easy for me. The back of the hair should be this color. Got it. Got it, granted, easy. Gonna go, here, inside. Wait, where are the lines? I just pasted the lines in the hair. What did I do with them? What did I do with them? I just painted them. Did I not include them in the full lines? Huh, I guess I didn't include them in the full lines. Well, that was stupid of me. See, look at all this time that I could have saved up for myself if I had actually saved them for the... Oh. Okay, there we go. That's better. Seeing those extra dead pixels so close to my grasp was really impossible to resist. Does it need that, or do I just... I think that's probably fine. Nope, I want to add a little thingy. It's not fine. It's never fine. I need to be extra or else I die. Oh, I removed the duster so I could close the poll. Let me close the poll. We hired monkeys. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Clip Studio? Or is Clip Studio another kind of software? It's a different drawing software that I want to move towards. I bought the license... When was it, guys? Last year? And it has many advantages over Side. The only reason I haven't been able to move towards it is because I don't like the way the pen feels in that software as much as I like it on this one. I've talked about it many times, but I've also talked about it with Yomi, and it's like, man, I really wish I could like Clip Studio more, but it just doesn't feel as good. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that. And I think the reason I don't like that is because I want it to be on this hair. I think the reason I don't like it is because I need it to be on this side. Like there-ish? I think that's gonna be a better look for the hair. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. Okay, so where was I? The hair inside. The hair inside. The hair inside. That's where I was. That is where I was going with this. I'm gonna paint it manually. I'm gonna paint it manually. Is it a waste of time? Yes. Does it fill me with confidence that I'm actually doing it exactly how I want it to be done? Yes. Also. It's just too many little lines that I would have to select, and it would be equally annoying. You know, it would be as annoying as just doing it manually. The wonderful world of technology. Why are you saying that, Wihara Monkeys? Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Are you talking about the Roomba? Like I said, can't you finish it off stream? I don't have the time. I can finish it off stream when I come back from my holidays, but I don't want to finish it after the holidays. If I do an extra second version after the holidays, like a bonus, like a una chapa, that's one thing. But if I have to finish it after the holidays, it just would feel bad. Like I need to have it finished. I just need to have it finished when I leave. Plus, I already took a bet. I already took a challenge today. So I'm gonna have to finish it. When's the save check? I've been saving pretty regularly, I think. I'm a tip now. Goodbye, Ty. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming, and I hope that you enjoyed. En mi opinión, creo que le quedaría mejor el azul que ese gray para la parte de color. Podría intentar. Pasa que este azul es más parecido al azul normal de un uniforme. As I've said before, like the traditional uniform is either black or navy blue, and this blue is more similar to navy blue than the other blue in the outfit. It still ties to the outfit, but it's not completely disconnected from like the maid look, the traditional maid look. And that's sort of what I'm going for. I think if I want this to work, I need to delete this. But if I want that to work, I think I need to have a line there. Which I guess is not that big a deal. We can make a line. Little bit of a line that does just this. And that should be, yeah, that should be good enough to fix that. Mistake. Mistake eliminated. She's a good cat at least. I think she's a kitsune. Yeah, she's a kitsune. In today's news, a pink lamia died from overworking of what she called a fast showing of a TV for putting too much detail. You don't need to call me out like that. I mean, you're not wrong, but also you don't need to call me out like that. Man, I know that I overwork myself too much, but I can't help it. Okay, I can't help it. Think. I think if I do just like this, it's going to be too contrasting to the other side. So I might have to do this one that I'm painting right now also dark. And all the bottoms, because the bottoms we're gonna go to the bottoms next. They have like a gradient. And the bottom is darker anyways, so we're gonna paint the bottoms this color as well. Okay. 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 That would be it for this side. Now just clean. I need to fix the apron on the other side because I didn't finish it properly because the duster was there. Not too bad. Not too bad. I still want to tinker with it. But not too terrible. I thought it was gonna be too uneven, but I don't think it's too uneven. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just noticed she got a long neck. I like making my characters with a bit of a longer neck. She was found at her computer still drawing and had a mysterious great amount of dulce de leche in her room too. Do you think I just grab my dulce de leche as like a support item every time I'm doing anything? I save it for specific moments, man. Hello? Ah, wrong layer. I'm sure nobody saw that coming. That's like the third time that it happens this stream though, right? The wrong layering happens quite often. Oh yeah, I still have to fix this apron thing. Okay. Not difficult. First, white out. Second, white in. Okay, since none of those fixed the issue is all on this layer right here. Super easy to fix. Let's go. Okay. Okay, what now? We have the umbras still to be done. So, tail. White umbra. Because the tip is kind of white. Yeah, the tip is pure white. The tip being pure white is done. What else? The bottom of the tails could have another bit of umbra. Same layer maybe? Yeah. No, a different layer just in case. Dark umbra. And we just do a little bit of... just a little bit. Not too heavy. Okay, cute. Now, the hair needs a little bit of an umbra. Umbra. And we grab this color at the bottom of the hair. And we just... because she seems like she has sort of the same hair tone by the end of it. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Right, that's going somewhere. We are also gonna give her the ear umbra. First, I'm gonna do the head umbra. I like giving the top of the head a little bit of an umbra like that. And maybe even a little bit here. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a little bit here. I'm gonna carefully delete some of it here. Mostly for contrast to the parts that have it. Okay. Cute. Now I'm gonna add a little bit here. Here for the bangs. Here for this part. This is annoying because I put it all in the same layer, which means that now I have to be very careful about the cleaning of it. Clean here, clean there, clean there. Okay, that's better. That's better. At least these, all of the hairs have a little bit of a gradient. Soft gradient. Okay, now the ears need to be cleaned up. Sorry, I kind of stopped reading the chat. Let me go back to it. I was talking about something you said earlier, but it got lost to time. I know, I'm so sorry. Kind of thought in a dirty thing when you said the hair inside. That's on you, not on me. Talking about ending drawings, I'm worried. How will you do when you open commissions and still doing the streamer things? I've been thinking I probably will stream commissions if that moment comes. Because, oh! There's a mistake right there. Okay, good to know. Where is it? Here. Not difficult to fix at all whatsoever. Cool. Where was I? Hair. Here. Okay. Oh wait, the inside of the ears is supposed to be a lot lighter. It's supposed to be like whitish. So how do I fix that? How do I solve it? I guess I could simply color it on a top layer, like this one. I think that would be better. It's pure white? The inside of the ears is pure white. Okay. Maybe I'll paint it in white then. No, but I'll paint it on a top layer. No. Where is this? Wait. Oh, it's skin. It's the skin layer, of course. Skin layer. Off. Okay. gotta be kidding me. No, I'm not kidding you. She is not a kitten. She's a kitsune. Okay, solid. Solid, solid. Solid. I think you save it for when you're stressed out. Dulce de leche? Not really. It's more like... It's that thing that will... I'm not the kind of person who buys snacks. I'm not the kind of person who'll have like chocolate lying around or stuff like that. But when I need a sweet thing, like when the sweet tooth attacks, you just grab a spoonful of dulce de leche and that's it. There is no better option. Unless you specifically wanted something that you could crunch, like munch, like bite. Dulce de leche is just there for you. There's also the option of just putting it on a toast. There's also always the option of just eating it with butter and toast, like toast with butter and dulce de leche. I don't make this a habit because I don't like alcohol, but I have done in the past. I have kept dulce de leche liquor for using as dessert if I specifically wanted a different version of dulce de leche. Like a little shot of dulce de leche liquor as dessert. But yeah, I mostly use it as dessert. Okay. So let's bring everything back. Awesome. Alright. Now let's do a little bit of penumbra on... Wait, there's something wrong here. There we go. I knew there was something else that was good. Let's do a little bit of coloring the skin. A little bit of blush. With the same red. Yeah, let's tie it together. No, that's way too dark. It's way too desaturated, actually. That's better. Oh, she has like a peach sort of blush. Okay. We'll go with that sort of blush. Okay, and now that's the blush. I'll do a little bit of blush on the knuckles. Maybe? But I think it's gonna mess up with if I want to do any sort of shading in there. So we're gonna do shading of the skin. And we're gonna do a really... We're gonna do a really subtle little amounts of shading. We're not gonna do a lot. We're just gonna do the basic shading. Just like hair, neck, and nothing else. Well, nothing else, but like not too much. Just very subtle shading. Non-directional, just like in general. A general feeling of, yeah, there's volume in here somewhere. You know what? Fuck it. It's gonna be easier to just delete instead, I think. In fact, let me delete the knuckles because they're annoying me. The knuckles will have to take just shading. Okay. I'm also thinking I'm gonna reduce the opacity of this. It's a little bit strong for the simple style that I'm going for. It stands out too much. I needed to chill. That's easier and faster. And it's helping me spot mistakes like, woof! That's a lot of mistakes! That's a lot of mistakes! Man, where did I go wrong here? Did I not paint you? Yes, I did paint you. So it's white. It's white that is covering here, right? Perfect. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let's go back to the shading. Let's do that. That's better. That's better. Man, that's a lot of mistakes in the white. Stop. Stop it. Stop doing those mistakes. We're also gonna paint a little bit of a shade here for the arm bend, and here for the arm bend. Actually, we're gonna just paint it here. And duplicate it and move it to the other arm, because it's simpler and easier and faster. And what the fuck do you mean I painted it on the white? Of course I painted it on the white. Why wouldn't I paint it on the white? Right, guys? Okay. Why wouldn't I paint it on the white? 0 minutes minus 7 minutes? Already? What the fuck? What do you mean it's already been 2 hours? No. No way it's been 2 hours. No way in hell. What? Man, time sure flies when you are struggling. Yeah, I don't like the white and the socks. I'm gonna delete that, and I'm gonna give her a little bit shading here. And I'm gonna give it a little shading there. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Oh yeah, this one! Blur. Blur. Duplicate. To the other side. No more skin. Let's add a little here because it looks too empty. And now we are going to tone it down a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Much better. What else? I made mistakes in here. Cool, cool, cool. One mistake in there. One mistake in here. Okay. There we go. Now, I would need to do some more... I'm not gonna lie. This is a little bit more... Even if it's the simplest shading I've ever done, it is a little bit more time than I thought it was gonna take me. Mostly because I'm making a lot of mistakes and because I couldn't decide what to do with the stupid duster. Yeah, okay. As I said, this is supposed to be super subtle shading. So for super subtle shading, what I need here is another layer. This would be soft. Then another layer for shading. Boy, the room is really booking it. It's speeding up. It's speeding up. You're the kind of person who gives the vibes of take dulce de leche everywhere. I don't. I think you have everywhere dulce de leche just in case, so you don't need to go to X place to pick it up. Dulce de leche goes in the fridge. How would I carry it everywhere? Quizás en la izquierda algo menos sombreado solo hasta la siguiente línea grande, o soy yo el que veo más sombreado. Además, supongo que en este lado decías, porque cometí un error. Ellie just carries dulce de leche packs like ranch with her everywhere, but that goes in the fucking fridge. What is Umbra? It's a gradient. Wrap up time? No. Not yet. I need to finish this. I've been down to commission, to be honest. Aww, that's nice. I still have to figure out when I'll open the commissions. Is there dulce de leche liquor? Of course. Ellie, I don't have an addiction. Also, Ellie, here's how to brew your own dulce de leche moonshine. Excuse me? I don't make my own liquor. I buy it. I have, however, met people who make their own liquor. But I don't make my own liquor, I buy it. Okay? So you can't say anything about it to me. Because I don't make it. Yeah, that's good for a shade, I think. At most, I'll just lower the opacity. The good thing about ruffles is that the technique of how it should be shaded is technically easy. It's just whatever's under should be shaded. I don't think it looks the best, but it is pretty straightforward. Like, it's pretty straightforward logic on how it works. So there, then there would be that. Here. Here and here. Then here. And here. Joshua, thank you for the super! Snake Eye, thank you for the super! Booking sign whenever the commission's open. I guess we're starting a commissions waitlist. Not yet! Not yet! That's Aurelie. These streams tend to fly by. Honestly, how did that happen? When did that happen? How? At least you guys know now when I say that I'm scared of commissions, or when I say that I'm working on something and it takes me a billion years. Now, well, not now, you've always known, but at least you know how that happens. At least you know how it takes a billion years. Oh yeah, there's ruffles. Technically speaking, I should add a third layer of coloring the ruffles for the actual shading of the parts that are doubled down instead of just a little bit down. Technically. Will I? Probably. Because I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to do things halfway. Remember to mute the BGM when you say the line, I know, I don't care. No! I haven't lost the bed yet! What do you mean you couldn't finish in time? Because, you know, technically it's 2 hours, but... Oh, you lost the bed? No. Imagine if you have to shade the duster. I would be so dead. I would be so dead if I had to do the duster. I'm glad you guys liked it without the duster. I still want to do a duster version in the future. Like, figure out how to draw the duster without over detailing it. It's gonna be a good exercise. If you think about it, it is something I have to get better at. Reducing detail, it's definitely something I have to practice. So, it's gonna be good practice. Already under... like, lowering the detail of the hair was already good practice. Took me a lot of time, a lot of pain, and I had to fight myself the whole way, but I did manage to take out half her hair. And that's good, you know? That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lower the opacity on this because it's a little bit too... Oh my god, there's more ruffles in the hair. It's a little bit too visible. I feel like with cell shading, it looks the best when it's like not super in your face, personally. When it's subtle. When you can see the effect, but you can't necessarily see that it's there. Okay. Is that it? Are we done with the ruffles? I think so. Okay, let's lower the opacity. That's better. Significantly better. Now I'm gonna make another one. And darker. Maybe I'll take it from here. About that dark. And that is for this little spots. But that's a little bit too similar to the color of the clothes, so maybe not. I still need to shade the clothes as well. And I need to do the eyes! Ah! And I need to go edit more. Guys, what does it feel to actually get to go to sleep and not be thinking of all the things you have to do? Does anybody know? It sounds pleasant. Can't wait to test it out the day after tomorrow. Forager, thank you for the super chat! You cried a few minutes ago you don't have time for anything and you want to open commissions. That's why I haven't yet. It's like a theoretical future where I open commission. Damn it, it's too dark. Okay, let's instead try this color. That's exactly the same color I have right now. Cool, cool, cool. Let's grab this color, make it a little bit darker. A little bit darker still. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good enough. For that shading. Okay. Alright. Okay. What can I do to real quickly add to this? I can do this. I can do this. Boom. Boom. And here. And here. I'm going to commission a stick figure for you someday just to see what I get instead. Well, let me assure you, it would not be just a stick figure, because I don't think I can do that. I don't think I am physically capable of just drawing a stick figure. Plus, that's not how commissions work. I just realized her apron is bigger than Ellie's. Well, I don't have an apron. What are you talking about? I don't use an apron. Do I want to shade that actually? I don't think I do. I think at most I want to do a soft shade of that. Yeah, a soft shade of that should suffice. That's better than whatever the fuck I was doing actually. Whatever I was doing, not as good as that. This is definitely better. Okay. Now with that side done, I clean this side. No. Only up till like there. Cool. Cool. Now I need to equal this because I messed that up. There. Okay, that's better. Now I clean this side. This side. And now I grab this selection tool. And I clean with the airbrush. Just like that. And I clean a little bit more with the airbrush here, because honestly it's a little bit messy. And this side. This side too. Okay. It's still a little bit strong. But you know how that's gonna get fixed. It's gonna get fixed with a lowering of opacity. And I'm also gonna shade. I kind of messed up the shading on this one. You can tell that I'm trying to rush and I'm not doing it properly. Because I mixed soft shading with hard shading, which is like a big no-no that you don't want to do. It's like not good. Not a good practice. Okay, there we go. Now, I'll lower the opacity. Oh, I need to paint the back part. A few weeks in between is fine, right? Good art takes time anyways. It does take me a few weeks. I was gonna make tres leches vodka. I've never tried tres leches. Did Did you say bigger sign? Don't worry. Wait a bit. Nobody said bigger sign. I'm going to... No. Just realized your apron is bigger than Ellie's. So many ruffled chips. It's not chips. So Shady, are you gonna draw that much detail to see each cell in her body? That's not what that means. That's not what that means. That's why I said use the blue towel from the main maid color. Yeah, but I've explained why I didn't want to use it, and I still stand by it. I still stand by my decision. Wait, this is a problem because I mixed up the shadings! Okay. Okay, first of all, let's change the colors of this because it's too desaturated and I don't like it. So I'd rather do something like this instead. Ooh, much better. Much better. Yeah. I like it more. Like it more like that. Yeah. Okay. Better. Now I'm gonna grab the soft one and I'm gonna lower the opacity. About 50%. That's good. You see the effect, but not necessarily the color itself. This one, did this one get changed as well? No, it hadn't. I'm gonna lower that even more than the 50%. Okay, cool. 30% it is. Now I need another layer because I fucked this one up. And I can paint the inside part. Since this one is gonna have the full opacity, maybe I'll... Well, no, not really. I can just lower the opacity as well. Okay, I think at this point I have to admit defeat, and I think I have to admit that it's not gonna get done. I have to admit that it's not gonna get done in time and we didn't finish it on stream. Fuck. I have to admit it because honestly, it's been half an hour more than the time and I'm not done and I have to go. Man! I really thought I had good chances. I really thought I had good chances of finishing it. Why do I have to overestimate myself every time? Every goddamn time I have to overestimate myself. Because I also wanted to do the I also wanted to do the recoloring of the lines, and that's not gonna fucking happen. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, fine. I'll stop here and I'll admit defeat. I'll admit that which is like the story of my fucking life. I overestimated just how much I could do on time. I overestimated my speed and the scope of what I wanted to do. As usual. I'm gonna have to finish it off stream, and that is a failure. Okay. We got really far though. I need to do her eyes and the brooch, the entire thing of the bow, like this entire thing here. The eyes and this black thingies, and that's pretty much it. And painting the lines. But all of that is definitely gonna take much longer than I want to spend here today. So that mix looks off. What mix? It's because I'm rushing. It's because I was rushing. I need to actually take my goddamn time. It feels empty and your mind starts wandering to strange and uncomfortable topics. Well, mine doesn't. Mine wanders to all of the things I have to do the next day. I like that movie. It's a good son and father movie? What movie? What are we talking about? Seeing the burning taxis book to keep themselves warm is funny. What are you talking about? Nice art. What prompts did you use to generate it? The good thing about streaming, and I legitimately am so fucking happy about this, is that nobody will ever accuse me of AI art, even if I get good. And like, I'm not saying that my art is AI levels of art, because those are like trained on the best artists ever. But even if I get good enough to replicate that style, nobody can accuse me of AI art because I stream my fucking process. Or at least some parts of my process. But at the end of the day, I have in total streamed every part of my process, and you can see me improving as I go. So eventually, one day, if I get to that skill level, I will have streams that will show my progress, that will show my progress to that kind of level. Okay, that's going. I'm gonna finish it off stream. But you know what? I'm happy with how it's looking. With color, it really did, like, get a new life. And when the lines are painted, oh boy, when the lines are painted, you need to wait until you see that after the holidays. After I come back from my holidays, boy oh boy, I'll have painted the lines. I'll have added some cell shading, some very subtle cell shading in the tail here. I'm gonna do some. I'm not gonna do fur texture probably because I do want to do a simpler style. But I'm probably gonna do some tiny amounts of cell shading on the tails, on the hair segments. I need to do hair highlights, which is like one of the things that I have in every single one of my drawings. I'll do some stuff to it, and it will improve a lot, and I'm gonna accept defeat. I'm gonna fucking accept defeat, man. I have to, because I don't have all day, because I have things to prep, because I have things to prep, and I have to go, and I have things to prep, and I have to go, and I can't go in this until I finish. When the save check, I saved. Oh wait, this is like old. Chat's not. Are you gonna end up in the Roomba later? I'm gonna have to finish it off stream, so. Hubris Queen! Yeah, I've never gotten better at the whole hubris check, to be honest. The translation in Spanish is kind of weird since the day after tomorrow is translated as the... Ah! I mentioned something about the day after tomorrow. And you made jokes about the movie, but I have no idea because I've never seen the movie. I already paid my idea of commission is... I already said my idea of commission is you with your tail doing like a spiral pyramid and boob on my spot. I'll personalize yeah. I know. What is soft shading and hard shading? Soft shading is when it's a smooth transition between colors. So either a perfect gradient where it's impossible to tell where it's starting and where it's ending, the difference in color, or just a color that blends softly to the next color. That is soft shading. Hard shading is equal to cell shading, which is when you have a very hard edge between color and color. So like if you see my hair, for example, this segment here of my hair, you can see a lot of cell shading, or not cell shading because I do have even gradients in the shading, but follow me here for an example. The neck is a really easy example. My neck shadow would be hard shade because it's like a straight line in between the two different colors. It's not exactly hard shade because I did blend the edges of the shadow, but it's the closest I have to like a hard shade, I think. And most of the rest of my everything is soft shading because I love soft shading so much. So I don't know that I have other examples. I'm looking around, but I don't know that I have other examples of like proper pure hard shading. Soft shading comes from the animation industry, and it's basically the same as hard shading, but it's a very specific term that has to do with animation. You can Google soft shading versus hard shading or soft shading versus cell shading, and you're gonna see very easy examples. I am excellent at cell shading and terrible at blending. I'm the opposite. I really love soft shading, and I need to get better at hard shading. Cell shading is basically one color to indicate the shading. Yeah, it's from the days of frame to frame, like cellular paper for animation. It's called cell shading because it's from when animation was like done in this specific materials, and you had like a cell that was... It's better if you Google it, because the way I'll be able to explain it is with like the wrong vocabulary and shoddy memory of the lesson, of the history lesson of animation. So it's better if you Google it and you get the proper factual, not tainted by my lack of memory information. But yeah, cell shading is basically like you have one color and then the shade color, and it's a very hard line in between the two, and it's mostly what you see in animation. And soft shading is when the difference between the color and the darker color is like softer, blended, gradient, etc. Minus 25 minutes. Yeah, I had to admit defeat at some point, man. I had to admit it. You also need to properly paint the room. It's still just a cylinder with those colors. Yeah, but I've run out. I've run out of steam to actually finish this before my holidays. It's gonna have to wait, unfortunately. We're proud of you for admitting defeat. I'm not. Imagine cheating and still losing. Shut up! I was doing my best. Hubris queen, I am. I'm the hubris queen. It was a truckload of progress. It was pretty good progress. Honestly, it was pretty good progress. I did spend like at least half an hour just showing you stuff and fighting with the desire of keeping the duster in. So let's take that half an hour out. I think I know you too well, and I'm getting better at timing. I think so too. God damn it. I think you all know me too well for my comfort. One thing that I don't think I was ready for. It's funny, when you start streaming, there are certain things you know you have to be ready for, right? You have to be ready for hate comments, because you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and some people are going to take that personally. You have to be ready for people trying to be more parasocial than you want. You have to be ready for like the occasional attention beggar that's gonna try to call your attention completely regardless of whatever else you're doing on stream, and that's gonna derail the topics. You have to get ready for possibly, and this already happened to me, right? But like the person that may or may not pretend to have a terminal illness so that you'll pay attention. And, like, all of that I was ready for. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew how I was kind of sort of gonna handle each of the situations that I knew how it was gonna happen. I may be better or worse at it, but I kind of know. Emotionally, I don't let it hit me. However, what I wasn't ready for is the fact that you guys fucking know me much better than I realized people were gonna know me. Which I know is so stupid. Ellie, you're here 3 or 4 times a week for 2.5 to 3 hours talking about yourself, your taste, your likes, the way you think, the way your brain works. Of course these people are gonna fucking know you. You're an open book. But like, I wasn't ready. It's like, Who would have thought? Giving people information about yourself, the way you think, the way you feel about everything, allows people to know you. No shit! But I think by now we all know that I'm not smart enough to make that connection before it happened. So yeah, you guys know me. To my charging, to my chagrin, to my what word am I trying to find? I don't even know what word it is. I don't even know if I'm using it right. It's okay, Ellie. At least you'll finish Age of Mythology tomorrow, right? I'm not gonna let you win, officer. I will finish. I will finish Age of Mythology no matter what. I will finish that no matter what. Unless you're masochistic enough to try doing this for 8 hours. Nah, I have a limit, especially with art. When I'm live, I have a limit of how much I can actually go for. Because when I've mentioned this before, when I'm live, I'm not doing my best at art because I'm trying to pay attention to the chat. I'm trying to like remind myself to not leave one of the two things unattended, because it's really a bad habit of mine that I have in art streams, that I either draw without reading the chat, focusing entirely on the drawing, or I read the chat for half an hour without making a single change to the drawing, and it's a bad habit that I constantly keep, or try at least. I constantly try to keep an eye out for, and so my focus is like divided. It's not like I can zone out, put some sort of video essay in the background, or some VTuber stream in the background, and just focus on the drawing while my brain idles listening to something, right? Like, it's an entirely different system. And there's a limit to how much I can do that for, I think. The start of your life is paradoxically overestimating and underestimating yourself at the same time. Yeah, honestly, I think so. So Ellie does have to do the voice line. I do. I do. Come on, Ellie, your stuff is 1000% better than AI. At least my stuff has a style, at least for now, that AIs don't replicate. So I'm safe from being accused, at least. Trained of the best artists ever, and yet they still can't draw hands. Unfortunately, they can now. That's the problem. It's getting better and better. That's kind of part of the problem. I can't believe Ellie stole her friend's OC with AI. That's such an evil thing to do, and I did. Wait, did you guys accept that she didn't end it? Can we at least have the wheel spin for next time? Yeah, I'll finish this off stream. Because I don't wanna spend a billion streams of the wheel OC challenge in one character. I'm willing to do 2 or 3, but this is not gonna need enough work for a 3rd stream unless I wanna tackle the duster, and I don't wanna do that live. I don't wanna do that shit live. So I'm gonna finish this off stream and do another different character the next time I bring this back. Poor Roomba, it's gonna get its colors! Joshua, I promise! I put a new draft on my idea in general. What do you think of the idea? What idea? Wait. Wait, what idea? What are we talking about? What idea? Oh yeah, we know! We've been talking about it for a while. I'm associating with... I just noticed with that zoom you have brown lipstick. Not really. It's just like a little shadow. Can't shade at all. It's unfortunately one of those things that takes a shit ton of practice to get better at. I'm not even good. I'm not even as good as I want to be yet. And I've been practicing for so many years. Let's work together, really. I teach you and you teach me. Unfortunately, that's another thing that's like, it's not like you can teach it. You have to practice it. I've seen so many tutorials, man. And it's something that you just have to wait until it clicks for you, I think. Gurren Lagann is a great example of still shading, and a painting is the perfect example of blending. I think most anime is cel shaded. I can't think of many anime that are soft shaded. The Ethiopian be hitting now? When is it not? Fighting with the chat about the duster, fighting with the chat about the poll, fighting with the chat in general, fighting with an imaginary chat about things nobody said. When I fight about something, it's because I believe somebody said them. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, when you lose all the context of things you said, it's easy to misinterpret what things are saying, what people are saying to you. We all love your scuffness, don't worry. At least that has gotten better, right guys? Chat becomes your drive, mirror, and save file. At least you guys do remind me to save, but I don't know what you mean your drive and mirror. Ellie, knowing you is a pleasure. You're a great person and so fun to be around. Thank you. Did I really just came at the very end? George, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Yes, you did. You did come at the very end. But don't worry, you arrived at the funniest part. The part where I have to do a punishment. Hey, you sent it on the chat, but could you maybe send it to me on a DM or tag me and talk to Ellie or something for the line that I have to say? Because I don't remember it, and I kinda need to read it. Fun. So anybody can submit OCs for the wheel, or is it a special thing? Anybody can. There's a channel on the Discord. It's called Temp OC Volunteers. Do submit any characters that you'd like to see me draw and any situations. The characters are not necessarily going to be matched with the situations. It's two different wheels. I roll one wheel for the character, and then I draw another wheel for the situations, and whatever happens. So you can submit up to 3 characters. Some people have submitted less. That's perfectly fine. And the wheel will decide. It's Ellie's Frenchman mustache. Where? What? The shit? No, it's not. Chat is her read-only memory rife with corrupted sectors. I don't understand enough about tech to understand that joke. I mean, neither am I. I have shy attempts at digital art, but the results are always horrendous. It's honestly demotivating. I fully understand that. It can get really demotivating, but I think it's one of those things that if you hammer your brain enough times with the idea of like trust that you'll get better eventually, it starts hurting less and allowing you to progress more, because it's like it's going to be slow and it's going to suck. And this is for anything that anyone wants to improve at. Like, if you want to get better at a sport, it's going to suck and it's going to hurt physically. If you want to get better at, like, writing, it's going to suck and you're going to look at your writing from years back and you're going to cringe at yourself. And it's like the same in every discipline, right? But there comes a point when I need to just remind myself, you know, the process, trust the process. The process is gonna do its thing if you just keep trying. And we have some examples in the community. If you're okay with me using you as an example, Nirwanda, last year you did a lot of practice. And I think if you look at the things you're doing now versus the first, like, 5 things you posted last year when you started practicing, I think you'll notice a difference, because I definitely do. It might not be as quick as you want it to be, because it's never as quick as we want it to be. But I definitely see a difference. At least that's gotten better, right? So anyways, about those ruffles. The scuff is not ruffles. Drive your motivation to continue. Mirror, we know you can't argue. Oh, in that sense, yeah, I see it. Save file, save, damn it. Yeah. No, I see it. Proof of non-mustache where? Well, for starters, you say that I don't have a nose, so how can I have a mustache if I don't have a nose, huh? Checkmate! What's the meme? Checkmate atheists? Checkmate atheists! I improved pretty easy on math without effort. I didn't even need to practice, and even in Dibujo Técnico in Bachillerato, I did it almost effortless. You might feel that it's effortless, but you were still practicing. It's never as quick as we want it to be, Ellie, expert on this topic. I mean, it's true. But also, I feel like that was a jab at me. I was woken up by a coworker checking if I was indeed here. She asked me when I checked in and I said 9 AM. I've been here since then, lol. Then she left. Okay, but you didn't get in trouble. And that's a win, Crumpets. That's a win. Let's go. Noses people with mustaches exist? Bullshit. Ellie, mustaches grow from your lip, not from your nose. Bullshit! Shut up! Shut up! A mustache isn't attached to a nose. Shut up! We're learning Ellie never took biology. Well, excuse me. I don't have a mustache, so why would I know anything about mustaches? Because my dad has a mustache. Well, it's his, not me. Mine, so... Zero practice in school, zero practice only one time reading any book, that was it. Well, the reading is part of the learning then. You'd be surprised with the amount of bullshit I get away with at work. I'm surprised, but I'm happy. I'm happy that you're not getting in trouble. As long as you can not get in trouble, let's fucking go, man. Do you draw with a mouse or do you have a tablet? I'm assuming you do since it would sound like a pain otherwise. And do you have a tip to write with a mouse? I don't have a tip to write with a mouse because I've always, like... I moved from, like, traditional pencil and paper to tablet. I never tried to do art with a mouse. I do have a tablet. It's pretty old by now, but it's still good. And, yeah. That's all I can say. Most girls have, like, very light upper lip hair, so you probably do got a mustache. Well, but a mustache is a mustache. It's not, like, the small... Because you have hair all over your body. It's just, for girls, it tends to be in a lot of the body, just light and bothersome in a way. I cannot imagine a greater, more suffocating hell than having a full mustache growing out of your nose. Well, sorry. I don't have a mustache. I don't know what you... Excuse me, how you pronounce mustache again? Mustache. You know, like mustachio question. Ellie, hairy arms confirmed. Technically, everyone has very, like, light or heavy hair. But practically all skin, except for, like, the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet, have the ability to grow hair. Ellie paints over her lip skills so you can see the snake stash. Mustag? No way! Then why? Excuse me, there's a joke. There's a joke that's like, I must ask you a question, and it's written like mustache, and it's a stupid joke because it's a pun. But if it's not pronounced mustache, and it's mustag, then the pun wouldn't work. I must ask you a question sounds a lot closer to I must tag you a question. Bullshit. You sound like you're saying mustard. I pronounce it way differently. Mustache. The stash. Like people call it the stash. Why would you call it the stash if it's pronounced mustag? And they didn't say scaly arms, fake lamia confirmed, shaking my head. I was reading a comment. Minus 53 minutes. Okay, yeah. Let's actually wrap it up. I'll say the thing. I'll turn the BGM off, I'll say the thing, and we'll go, okay? Some lamia arts have fluffy tails, so that can work, like MTE basilisks. It's a different species, then. Again, mistakes is a woman from below the waist. Mistakes? Mistaken, maybe you mean to say? Does that mean boobs and butt have hair? Very thin, light hair. Yeah. Or at least they can have her. Mistaken, yes. Yeah, very thin, very light, very non-dense hair, but... No hair? Do you grow no hair or do you grow like this light and barely visible, barely there hair? Okay, enough! I have to actually do this. Okay. You're really good at wrapping things up, thank you. guys have chest hair. Well, but some guys can have actual like very dense and heavy chest hair, and some guys cannot have anything but like that light hair. BGM off, it's still on. I know! Okay. Okay. I'm doing this. Okay. 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 I know, I don't care. Go back to the mines. Is that good? Do I do another take? I know, I don't care. Go back to the mines. That one's better, I think. I'll do one more. I know, I don't care. Go back to the mines. Okay, there we go. That's the 3 takes you get. Do with that what you will. I lost and I accepted. I'm not. Your angry sounds less angry than your sarcasm. Well, it's not necessarily sarcasm. It's just I did 3 different takes. Unclipped? Yeah, I know. It's there for... I'm sure that you guys are gonna use it for some sort of nefarious purpose. But I'm not a sore loser. If I lose, I accept it, and I lost. I can accept when I lose. And I'm a lamia of my word. And if I say I accept the challenge and I lose it, I'll take it. That was terrible. Where's your passion? Where's your anger? Where's the authoritarian angry tyrant voice? I'm not naturally an authoritarian angry tyrant. So it's difficult. Okay, fine. Do you want another take? Again, but it's so soon. Ellie proving she forces us into the mines. No! I'll find some kind of use for that. This hole was made for me. This is my hole. Ooh. You coming in with the trauma, George. You coming in to traumatize people. Okay, fine. You want another take? I'll do my best take. Do it again, but imagine it as the mission with the ice types and no face of mythology. Gather around snake shifters. We have to conquer the snake. Okay. I know. I don't care. Get back to the mines. I don't know, man. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? I don't know. If there's anything the chat knows, it's how to make you angry. You will get a good take out of you shortly. I don't know. I don't know, man. I tried. That was better. Okay. Is it good enough? Am I free? Is it good enough? Can I go? I'm sorry. I did my best. I did my best. You sound like that one anime English VA who is asked to sound like she's dorky and they end up sounding like a 4-year-old. It's not a sentiment I'm used to feeling or embodying, okay? Wait, Crumpets. If I'm getting hit, let's hit me right. I don't know. Let's do the damage. You are the Ruri fan. Are you happy with the Ruri? That was better, not perfect, but better. Thank you. For sure, I gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Goodbye, Richards. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have a good night and that you feel very refreshed in the morning. Don't know, haven't seen it? Right, because you fell asleep. Well, it's not finished anyways. She needs to actually send someone to the mines to get this accurate. I'll be the sacrifice. I'm not. This is just for a bet. It was great, almost professional. I'll be following your voice acting career with great anticipation. One day I'll get good at voice acting. For now, I have like 3 voices. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. And I hope that you sleep very peacefully and that you feel refreshed in the morning. Don't like the color of the dress, but she looks great. I'm gonna now use it on my phone. Well, it's not finished, so when I come back from my holidays, I'll finish it and you'll see the final version and you'll see what you think. Anyways, thank you everyone for coming. I hope that you had a good day. I hope that you keep having a good day and that you feel very refreshed when you wake up tomorrow. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to... Are you okay, Crumpets? Unlock screen, you can't stop me. I'm not stopping you. I'm just saying you will get an upgrade to that art later. You'll get a better version of it. This one doesn't even have like the eyes colored. Not properly. It needs some more work. So anyways, thank you everyone. I'm not gonna say it a third time. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to... Fuck you, officer. Don't forget to try to eat... More like a side grade at this point. I'm not waiting 2 more months for it. I'm not gonna do it in 2 more months. I'm gonna do it in like 3 weeks. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others. Okay? Take care, my snake shifters.